Have you ever looked at a kid and wondered, he's going to go places? Well, Liverpool had that moment with Curtis Jones. Liverpool has just recently had a makeover, with fresh blood now joining the ranks. Curtis Jones is rapidly rising to fame, and his unparalleled acceleration means that he's now become the most promising prospect for Liverpool. How did he get here? Let's take a look. Jones decided to join Liverpool at just 9 years of age, after growing up in the heart of Liverpool with a mixed British-Nigerian father. Jones got his first professional deal on February 1st, 2018, after earning his U23's breakthrough in January. On April 7th, 2018, he was selected on Liverpool's team for the Premier League game versus Everton, although he did not play. Jones was a key member of Liverpool's preseason squad before the 2018-19 season. Manager Jurgen Klopp lauded his dribbling and mobility. Jones received his first team start against Wolverhampton Wanderers in the FA Cup third round on January 7th, 2019. Jones made his league start and participated in his subsequent game for the club versus Milton Keynes Dons on September 25th, 2019. He earned the title of the best player for the match. He then won the EFL Cup penalty shootout against Arsenal by scoring the winning penalty. On December 7th, 2019, he earned his Premier League start as a substitute against AFC Bournemouth. Jones scored the winner, his first for the club, as part of a Liverpool squad mostly made up of youths and substitutes that beat Everton 1-0 throughout the 2020 FA Cup at Anfield. Jones then became the youngest goalscorer inside a Merseyside derby since 1994, at the age of 15 days less than 19. In the following round, he scored in a 2-2 tie with Shrewsbury Town and became the Reds' first youngster to score in successive games since 2014. Jones gained the honor of becoming Liverpool's youngest ever captain at 19 years old when he guided Liverpool's youngest first-team side to a 1-0 win against Shrewsbury in an FA Cup replay at Anfield in 2020. Jones unveiled a bilateral long-term deal with the team on July 4th, 2020, after coming in as a sub in a 2-0 victory against Aston Villa the next day. He netted his debut goal for the club, holding on to Mohamed Salah's header and scoring past erstwhile Liverpool goalie Pepe Reina. Jones made his fifth top-flight game for Liverpool in the 2019-20 season against Chelsea on July 22nd, earning a Premier League Victor's Medal. Jones was selected League Cup 2 Player of the Season for the 2019-20 season on July 30th, beating out 5 other candidates. Following his efforts in the 2019-20 edition, he was given the number 17 shirt, which had previously been used by Steven Gerrard as well as Steve McManaman. For the 2020-21 season, he was voted man of the match by Sky Sports after scoring 2 goals within 4 minutes versus Lincoln City outside of home grounds during the EFL Cup on September 24th. Jones' involvement in the club has grown as a result of injuries to top wingers Jordan Henderson, Thiago Alcantara, James Milner, Naby Keita, and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, as well as Fabinho shifting into a makeshift defense. In a 1-0 victory over Ajax on December 1st, 2020, he netted his debut UEFA Champions League goal, ensuring Liverpool's passage to the knockout rounds of the competition. Jones earned his debut league goal of the tournament in a 2-0 away victory over Sheffield United on February 28th, 2021. Of course, his talents were not just restricted to his performance at Liverpool. Curtis Jones had really proven himself to be worthy enough to be representing his home country on the international level. Jones was called up to the England U21 team on October 2nd, 2020, made his debut October 7th, 2020, in a 3-3 tie versus Andorra. On November 13th, 2020, he scored his first goal for the U21s in a 3-1 victory against Andorra U21 at Molineux Stadium. So now, he had already started representing England too. This is actually a pretty remarkable achievement for any footballer, especially at such a young age. So you can be absolutely sure that he's not just an asset for Liverpool, but an asset to English football as a whole. Anyways, let us come back to his promising prospects for Liverpool. Many have claimed that Jones might be comparable to Erling Haaland. This is primarily due to the immense level of confidence he possesses as a youth. Jones has developed himself as a key member of the Reds team in recent years, receiving constant plaudits from boss Jurgen Klopp. Even though the 21-year-old has yet to secure a regular starting berth at Anfield, the Brit appears to be a great promise for the team and is far from done. In comparison, Haaland is among the most intriguing prospects in international football, and it's difficult to imagine the Norwegian failing to improve any elite European squad. The erstwhile Salzburg ace has surprised with his speed, power, and high-quality goal-scoring ability, as well as his confident demeanor. Ex-Liverpool Academy product Edvard Tagseth, though, has commented on the comparison of these two players. Jones was seen by Tagseth on multiple occasions as he progressed through the Reds' ranks and shared a locker room with Haaland while serving Norway at the youth international level. According to him, both Jones and Haaland possess exceptional confidence in their abilities, and even at U14 and U15, Tagseth claimed he could see that the entire match was determined by Curtis Jones, as he seemed like he was carrying the whole team on his shoulders. He also recalls Jones training more with the first team than with the youth teams, meaning that he's always one step ahead of the game compared to his peers. Liverpool's midfield has always been the center of the Reds' poor form this season, owing to injuries and unavailability rather than other factors. Jones has played on the right side of Klopp's midfield trio 12 times in the Premier League last season, yet his mobility allows him to easily switch to right back when Trent Alexander-Arnold runs forward. Jones is hesitant to leave Liverpool anytime soon, considering that he's an academy product and a local guy, and will be looking to become a club icon at his childhood club. So, we can see that he's not only a good asset for Liverpool for the foreseeable future, but perhaps even a viable asset for the distant one. With all of that considered, I think it's only fair if we mention the prospects for his personal career in the future, given his immense talent. Jones is likely to be offered a lot of attractive deals by many of the other major clubs that define the world of football in Europe. However, it's unlikely that he will abandon Liverpool in the near future. Not just because of his loyalty to the club, but also because it would be a disadvantage for him, considering how he's just recently risen to fame. This rise can only be cemented after he's made a substantial name for himself through the club. Being the face of revolution for the club's poor midfielding legacy, he may very well be projected as a savior. If he manages to play those cards perfectly, there's nothing that could possibly hold him back any further. It would be in Liverpool's own interest to make sure it keeps itself seemingly attractive for the young maestro, not only for the sake of improving the club's overall performance, but also for the sake of increasing the reputation of its academy. With that said, there's absolutely no denying that Curtis Jones has become the most promising prospect for Liverpool in recent times, something the club almost desperately needed. Do you agree? Let us know in the comments below. Also, remember to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching.